Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is April 16th, 2018, and today is Monday morning. So we're starting out this week with only one economic event for the day, and that's at 2:30 South African time coming out of the United States. Monthly retail sales coming out. It's relatively an important number that's coming out, kind of gauges the consumer confidence in the market. But let's take a look at what's been happening. So really a non-event in the Euro USD. I mean, in the past, 24 hours, we've been really trading in a very tight range, and it's been really choppy. So, at the end of the day, I'm not looking to the Euro USD to give us some sort of leading in to the dollar, but I am looking at the GBP USD. As you can see, GBP on its all-time highs, daily highs, as you can see at 142.55. 7, and it's just looking like it's going to break out higher. Okay, so that's what I'd be looking for today, and then maybe we'll see the Euro USD play catch up to the GBP. So we're at this resistance level already and tested it almost 3 times. So this will be the 4th time that we've tested the 142 level. I'd like to see that actually be broken on the upside. So looking on a weekly chart, you could see that this takes us back to almost 2 years ago, where we had the Brexit vote, and it brings us back to those levels. So really a very historical moment for the GBP USD. So I'd like to see it break above this 42.55. Maybe if it breaks it above 43, the next real resistance level is 146. So that's why this is really pivotable at this level. Now Aussie USD getting a little bit weaker versus the dollar here. We had a nice bounce last week to 78, now selling off to 77. I still think that we're altogether trading in a range, as you can see here, where we've been trading in this range ever since we broke down earlier in the year. So I don't think that we're gonna correct ourselves back to the high 78ish level so quickly, but I do think that we'll be trading very choppy. USD Japanese yen getting a little bit weaker versus the dollar to 107. You really never capitulated beyond this 105 level, and when it doesn't go lower, it goes higher. So at this level, 107, let's see if it does close to this 108. That's really the next resistance level, which was previous support level. Now jumping into gold and oil, it was a rocky week last week from 1364, down to 1333, and then bouncing to 1344, and that's where we are right now. So we're really in the middle of the move right now. Now, my guess is that we're going to sell off because things in between United States and Russia and some of the geopolitical issues that are going in the world right now are kind of like settling down. So you really got to pay attention to what's going on, geopolitically, in testing this barometer with the price of gold. So, as things settle down, I think gold is going to settle down as well. But we're just trading at this 1344 level right now. On the upper end, 1358ish, I would say, is resistance, and 1333 is support. So really right in the middle of it. So keep an eye on it if it does break in any direction. Now looking at oil as well, we broke the upper limit last week at 66.43, and now we're just selling off here. Now the question is are we going to use the 66.20ish level to 66.40ish level as a support? That's what I would look for, because I still think that the price of oil is going to continue going up as things are settling down. Outside of the geopolitical issues between Russia and the United States, the price of oil is going up anyway. So that's something to consider as the market is being driven. Now looking at the USD Swiss franc. Okay, now I don't always cover it. On certain levels, I think that it pays to really cover it. As you can see, the dollar's gotten stronger versus the franc over some time, and we're really at a pivotal move right now because we sold off initially, and now we're testing that second level. If we don't break out higher here, we're going to correct ourselves down to the 95ish level. So that's something to look at as well. Now let's jump to the Dow Jones. We've had a rocky, week last week. Okay, it keeps on, trading lower and then higher, lower than higher. down 500 points, up 500 points, and ultimately right now we have this resistance at 24,470-ish level. As you can see here, we've tested it twice, and now we're looking like we're making somewhat of a upper wedge formation. Okay, now the question is that if it does break on the high side, it could definitely go up to the 24,670. Okay, we anticipated it may break down with the wedge formation that it had before, but as you can see, we've had this resistance here. So if we gap up this morning, or we buy into this move, we could definitely test this upper limit. Now we haven't broken this upper limit for over a month, and it was just really because of short covering from before. So that's something to consider as the market continues to trade with the Dow Jones, and it looks like it's firming up. But that's what we're all looking at, because the Dow Jones has been, negative on the year, but still, it has way to go up to recover from some of its losses from previously that it did. So look to that as that continues to trade throughout the day. Now, looking at the DAX, you can see that we're pivoting up to 12,500. That's an important number, and I'd like to see this also break out higher. So, I'd look for one of the two to really give me some sort of lead in to, get on the upper side of things, to get bullish in the anticipation it's going to go up. JSC as well, really, a amazing move last week. We had a nice, beautiful V formation. Now I'd like to see some sort of continuation here as well. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.